What's up, crew? Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. Let me get my screen up. What the heck? There we go. How we doing, chat? Let me get this link posted for everybody on X real quick. And let me get some music going for y'all. That was weird. Spaces, I didn't mean to end Spaces as soon as I did. I was going to leave it open for a few more minutes, but it just ended. I didn't even close it. So perfect timing, I guess you could say. All right. That link's on X. If everybody wants to go to the Wolf Trading timeline, like and repost that, that would be much appreciated. Oh, we've been cooking. New York session highs from Friday are up here. We have a big high that we made in after hours, which we're trying to chug to. We have a little bit divergence off these highs here. Trying to inverse some fair value, get a little change in the state. So maybe we need to take a little bit of a dip, but market's been cooking, looking good. ES has been slightly weaker. Not quite taking these highs that NQ is taking, but still looking good this morning. So yeah, we'll see if bulls want to break through this and take out highs again, head for this buy side, or we just want to respect this area, maybe chug it a bit lower into this low. Maybe we need to tap some of these lows here intraday. Either way, we filled the gap on NQ, but not on SPX. Good eye. Something to watch. Let me send this link out to some of the crew here. Be good. Okay. Go on X. All right. Got some invites out. We should have some of the crew popping in here and there throughout the rest of the day. Hood's still down. Aha, Mr. Sam Solid. What's up, Sam?
Yes, sir. How are you, sir?
Doing good, my man. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. Nice video last week. Enough is enough. I actually really enjoyed that one. I reposted.
Oh, I was like, what video? That video.
I know, man. You were pushing
good
a lot
one,
of
huh?
good videos lately. Yeah, no, that was a good one. That was good. It's like, man, dude, this guy really knows his stuff. Good to know at a young age too.
We be pumping out the content, baby. I got more coming.
Yep. Any moves today? Or just chilling?
Some scalpy moves, nothing crazy. Made a
All
little
right,
bit of
all right.
money, but nothing to go home and celebrate too big about. It was a slow Monday for me. And then the past
Nice.
week has been slow, so I'm ready to make some money, but not getting exactly what I want throughout the mornings the past week. But that's
Yeah.
all right. We'll
I
get it.
mean, last week was phenomenal, dude. It was just phenomenal week last week. And I think
Yeah,
that after, a lot of people think that like, okay, a market makes a big move to a certain direction, it's time to mean revert back to the other direction, right? Or just like at least a 50% retrace. It's like most of the time than anything, when the market makes a huge move, it just chops,
exactly. Yeah.
right? So that was a massive move last week. Well, I don't know how many points it was in NQ, but I
Oh
was like
gosh.
150 point on ES. Just like, all right, well, just relax for a little bit then, right?
On
Don't try
NQ
to
from
short.
Monday's low to where we're trading right now, we're up 1,100 points. It's a
That's
lot.
insane.
Like,
And when that happens, just chill. Don't.
yeah,
People are like, oh, time to buy puts coming into Monday. And it's like they're feeling great this morning. And
right.
they're probably like averaging down in their puts as the market goes up. And they just get their faces ripped off.
Something to note too with like these gaps that we get. You see this gap here that we had at all-time high, right? When we have a gap at all-time high, I am so sure that that's going to get filled. But when we have a gap like this at the bottom of a trend, bouncing like off a potential, like sweeping October lows, potential short-term bottom here,
Yeah.
this doesn't need to get filled. There's like so many people that are probably sitting just saying, oh, this needs to get filled. It doesn't. Like it will at some
Yep.
point, later down the line, but it does not need to get filled right now. Price action has shown us that. Right.
Did we
So
undercut the October 10 lows?
yeah, that's why this
Oh,
is
that's
so
good.
beautiful
That's
is we
good.
swept
Yeah.
these lows. We took out a bunch of, a lot of stop losses probably got hit on this low and
Oof.
now they take it higher. So
The funny thing is that when that low hits, when that new low hits, people just capitulate.
well, because
They
what's
just completely
everybody thinking,
capitulate.
Sam?
Yeah.
Everybody, look at before this is here, before you see this break, everybody's saying, oh my gosh, we break this low, it's going to hell.
Yeah.
That's what everybody, but no, you break that low, it's now generating enough liquidity to make it go the other way.
Yeah.
Right? To actually send it higher. So,
It's actually
October
really
lows
funny.
like that, gotta watch.
I specifically remember during COVID. Were you trading during COVID?
I was getting into trading. Yeah.
Okay. So I was trading ES futures during that time. And I specifically remember that you had the Iraq bombing that happened when ES was like around 3,200, 3,225. I know it's crazy. Like think about those numbers, but 3,250. And then there was like an Iraq bombing or something overnight. And ES just immediately dropped like 100 points overnight. And that was a fake breakdown. And it just plowed right up. Even when you heard in the background noises about like some disease spreading in in Wuhan, and it made a new all-time high, like 3,400. And then you had the news that the first person got in the US and the ES gap down, because this happened over the weekend. ES gap down like 100 points over the weekend, and it never filled that gap all the way until the March lows. And it was that massive gap up top that it was like, this thing is just staring at everyone, right? And I still remember, because if you look at the ES charts going all the way back to, I don't know what day it was, but there's actually a gap like around 1,800. Okay, look at, if you look at ES, go all the way back to 2018. There's actually a gap there, very far back. And I still remember that Monday night, everyone was like, we're going for that gap. We're going for that gap. We never filled the gap. And it's been up since then. And of course, we filled the gap up top, but we never filled that gap at the bottom. But it was like, that point was when everyone thought it was finally going to get filled.
Yeah. It's crazy. You look at...
Never did.
You look at freaking COVID, man. COVID's hilarious. Because watch. You look at COVID on a bigger time frame on SPY. This is COVID.
That's crazy. I remember
what was COVID? COVID
that.
was a fucking liquidity sweep, guys. It was nothing else but a liquidity sweep. That's it.
Yeah, look at that. Fake breakdown right there. Everyone
big scary virus.
Yeah.
And then it somehow stops after sweeping this low. It just, that's random, right? Yeah.
Dude,
Like,
I still remember those days. Like,
bro,
I was like,
those bags are so pumped. Imagine
my
all the
goodness.
politicians getting in like at this
Yeah.
freaking low. Dude, those bags are 200% right now. Holy shit.
Yeah, you know, I still remember like when they did that vote to pass the stimulus package.
Yeah.
That was like the ultimate bottom, right? Like obviously the market bottom before that, but like when they voted for that, everyone expected, they were like looking back at like 2008 when they voted that stimulus package.
Yep.
And that was like a sell the news event. So people very much expected it. And it was the complete opposite. It was the complete, all those politicians they a lot of them sold above 3,000 on ES because they were all briefed on what to do with the shutdown and everything beforehand. So they all sold. And then they all bought back in. They all bought back in, man.
Yeah, they did.
If you can't beat them, just got to join them. You just got to join them.
Just got to join them. That's what I think. I'm like, people, you know, you always hear people, oh my God, the market's manipulated, this and that. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
The market gets manipulated every day, all day. You gonna bend over and take it like a good boy, or are you gonna figure out how to trade it? Like,
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like everybody is so, oh my gosh, corruption, this and that. It's like, okay, well, it's happening, and we can sit here and take it, or we can figure out how to make money through it.
Yeah, pretty much.
What are you gonna do? You know, that's what it comes down to. What are you gonna do? You know, sit.
It's pretty much it, man. The market is made for rich people to get richer. And if you're going to sit down there and cry that, oh, these rich people make all their money all the time, you know, and we're all just sitting and say, well, I mean, you know, if the rich are just getting richer, you think they're going to let the stock market go down? Like, it would be an apocalypse if the stock market went down.
When
like
all
50,
of them use it to be able to fucking, literally, like, this is why none of them have cash. They just write loans against the stock that they hold, or get a loan against the stock that they hold, you know, and boom, there you go.
So another, I mean, the day looks choppy, and even though we're about to go green, I think the day just still looks choppy.
It's tough when we've taken out such big levels already. We swept London low. We took out London high, Asia high. We took out this internal, like, medium-term high. The last high I have is buy side, but we don't need to get there. Price action really was the best up until London high, and then things got a little weird, but still upside and good.
Yeah. Do you trade silver?
I don't really. I mean, I'll keep an eye on it, but I don't really trade gold or silver too much unless it's like gold automation strategy.
Okay.
I don't really trade it myself too often. I do think we can pull back here, though. I have this drawn out. We just have inverse for value, bearish for value here. We got a bit of a change in the state. If we want to try and pull back, I could see us pull back to standard deviation, which is from this manipulation, like higher last series of up close candles that swap liquidity to the left becomes our manipulation leg. So as long as we don't break this high, of course. If we break that high, this is invalidated. All this gets deleted. But choppy, slow. Are we in macro? We are in macro. 110 to 140. Looks like it's going to be accumulation macro. Who's here? Oh, Mr. Joe. What's up?
What's going on?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, indeed.
Wow, we're almost at 30K on the Wolf Trading account. I didn't even realize that. Shout out.
There you go. There you go.
Let's go.
Bang.
Just 900 away. I don't know if you saw this, Sam, but that core weave bounce today was monstrous. I mean, we had that gap down, and then it just freaking ripped. I know it's been getting beaten up and at a tough spot, but I just thought that was wild this morning. With
so there's
the market
a bit
not doing as much.
There's a bit of a rotation. Like a lot of people associate core weave, Nebius, freaking Cypher, Iron, like all of them like the same bucket, but like they're not really in the same bucket. I mean, generally they were trading together in tandem for quite some time, but a lot of that decouples. So now you have CoreWeave and Nebius, which are neo clouds, which have direct relationships with a lot of the hyperscalers. And then you have the Bitcoin miners, right? Iron, Cypher, and so on. Cypher actually had a lot of strength last week, and I don't know why. I don't know if there was any news or anything, but like they had like a lot of crazy strength last week, so now it's just consolidating. Iron kind of looks like it's setting up for a breakout here. If you look at the iron chart, it looks like because it's making new highs all day. Didn't really go down that much. The 200, no, the 50 week move, the 50 MA on the daily is like around $53, and it rejected it last time. But so if it comes up to retest that one, that might actually do another breakout toward all-time highs. But don't want to get ahead of myself. Still a small position for me, but
Yeah.
it's just an interesting moves on these stocks that were once like very hot stocks just a month ago.
It did have a 50% decline. That's perfect. Like, gosh, kind of.
But it's also up like 8 times.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
So and that's like the only thing. It's like people.
No, that's why
There are
I'm
a lot
looking
of-
at that and I'm like, that's not bad. That's enticing, if anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, there are a lot of people that bought into the hype. So now like they might be back holding hope for it to come back.
yeah.
And I don't think I really need to name a few other stocks that have done the same thing. But with some of these stocks, like you don't really need to chase it. You just wait till it comes to a certain level to buy it or trade it. Or just accumulate.
Agreed. Oh, I need to get this. Guys, I got one of the, you guys know Vanquish, which is the prop firm for options. I got one of the accounts, but I just need to get this. I'm going to start trading it. We're going to start having some fun. Why not? That'll just be my fun account.
I've seen ads all over the
Yeah,
place.
it's
I
because
didn't
they
know
just
if they were,
started
like,
doing that.
like legit, and then I saw you guys talking about it. I was like,
It's
oh,
'cause
I
they
guess
just
that they
started
are
doing that, you know, Wolf Crew.
heavy.
But
Heavy.
shout out Vanquish. That's the only prop firm we know of for options. So use code Wolf if you guys want to try that out. I have an account. I haven't traded it yet. I'll let you guys know if I do. Something to keep in mind about those accounts, they are only for day trading as of now. Might be some changes in the future to that because I know there's a lot of option traders that want to swing trade, of course. For now, it's just day trades.
I imagine it to be pretty similar. Pretty much, you could always grab a 0 DTE.
It's the same thing as normal prop. Like that's the big. I got on a call with the guys because I talked with them. I got on a call with the guys and I was like, "Yo, like,
yeah,
just give me the differences, really. Like, I want to know how different is this from a normal prop, or is this just is it a copy and paste type of thing?" And basically, copy and paste type of thing. So that's nice. And they've never denied a payout, which was really good in my eyes because we all know how certain firms can be with payouts and actually giving you it or not. And so to hear that they've never denied one makes me feel very good. So again, I haven't tried to request anything. I haven't even taken a trade in it yet. So I don't know for myself. We'll find that out. But where's my Tesla? Where is Tesla? Not in a bad spot at all. But I want to see more momentum at these lows. I guess we're getting it on this bigger time frame.
What do they use to actually trade on?
What is it? Let me look at it. I think it's DX Trade.
DX Trade.
DXT something like that. Let me double check.
Yeah, DX Trade is a thing. It comes up.
Yeah, DX Trade. I've never used that, but it seems like that's what they're using. It's probably something to do with like accessing the options chain. They have to use a certain platform, I would imagine.
Well, to get the data is getting the data. Like if you have a provider, you can get whatever you want. But I'm curious. I was curious if they were handling just routing the orders to another broker, or if they just straight up integrated a broker.
It looks like they integrated one.
Yeah. Either would be fine, but just curious the angle they took.
No. I just ran into is texting Sam, other Sam, to get this figured out for me because I just have an error showing up just with like it's for live market data to access it. I just need to access it, but I'm not sure how I do that because I'm not super familiar with the platform yet. So as soon as I get that figured out, we can start trading it, even though I'm probably not going to make any moves today. There's also a normal options account and an advanced options trading account. I don't know the difference yet. Let me see.
If I had to guess, it would be allowing spreads and stuff. I have an account, but I never traded with them.
It has to be that. Okay, yeah, options is just a normal options account is going to have an intraday trailing drawdown. And you can only do single leg calls and puts. Whereas the advanced options account, which is definitely the one I would push people towards, has an end of day trailing drawdown. That's what we like. We don't really like intraday trailing drawdowns. It's not the move. The advanced option strategy has an end of day trailing drawdown, and all option strategies are allowed. So you can do, selling out. You can do all other strategies.
Dude, if you could read volatility, you could probably just put on a few spreads at highs and lows, and then just kind of capture some vol intraday. It would take you probably a while, I'd imagine, to hit whatever targets, but you would be mad consistent.
Let's see what the cheapest account would be for somebody. The cheapest advanced options account. The normal one's going to be a bit cheaper since you have a little bit more, rules around you. How's NQ looking? NQ, where are we? We're respecting all this still. We had inversion. We have bearish for value created through that inverse. We have a change in the state of delivery. Standard deviation takes us to these lows. These are some medium-term lows that you could be looking for.
I wouldn't be surprised if we tap 420s before going higher.
Yeah. I would anticipate a bit of a bounce here off these lows initially. Do we have any? Yeah, because we have 15-minute for value sitting there as well. Yeah, so if we dip, I think we're going right to this low. Sweep that low, tap into bullish for value, then we can try and make a move higher, but we'll see. Maybe she proves me wrong and just goes higher from here, but I'd like to see that dip to 15-minute. Make a little more sense to me personally. Did this come up? This isn't loading. I'll figure it out. Yeah, so I'll probably just be trading the advanced options account, to be honest. But we'll play around with the other one. Thoughts on silver chart? Let's see. I mean, ripping. I just don't know what you do with this, you know. If you have it, if you've been buying it, amazing. If you're looking to buy it, I mean, you're at all-time highs. I wouldn't do it.
I'll probably consolidate. Not
that all-time highs are bearish. They're not, but you can definitely get some consolidation or somewhat of a pullback. I'm not interested in buying something when it's up this far, but it looks great. You did get a new month opening gap, a lot of gaps. Yeah, I mean, you got to ride the Momo until it's gone, right? So as long as the music's playing, you still dance, but I think you just got to be careful. It's gold. Gold's kind of in a similar spot. And that's tough with these assets that have just been running like this, you know. I don't have much thought behind it.
Peter, I'd consider 60s. There's a lot of gamma exposure there. SI futures actually have really, really liquid options. You wouldn't think it. I didn't think it. But there's huge exposure at 60. So I'd imagine be pinned around there.
In terms of any clear level to sell on silver, again, it's tough because you look to the left, you have no price action to the left, right? But what you can do, the only viable thing you can really do is there's a few ways to go about it. I like to use fibs. Some people just do this. They say the pullback, whatever the pullback measurement was, they would take that from the breakout. That's one way to do it. I like to get a little bit more specific with it and use fibs. And so what I can see here is similar to what I was doing on NQ here, where I have the last series. Of course, I might not be right here. We'll see. But as of now, this is the last series of up-close candles that swept liquidity to the left. And we got a candle closure below. It's a potential change in the state, which means this is a potential manipulation lake, right? So that's where I can mark standard deviation and get a fib projection on where the market could potentially go. I can do that same thing with silver on a bigger time frame, right? That's the only viable thing I can do here. And doing that on a bigger time frame would look like this. Last series of down closed candles that swept liquidity to the left and started this up move, right? What do we have? Let's see. That takes us to -2 to 2.5 is your first target. So we've already hit first target. Last target is always that -4. So in terms of projections of fibs, I mean, I could see based off of what we saw at the lows, we could get to this 57.50 area before I start to really get like, okay, I don't have this thing going any higher, right? I had that same thing on gold though. I had the exact same thing on gold. I don't know if I have it drawn anymore. Doesn't look like it, but -4 on gold was like here, and we just kept going, right? So it's not going to be exact. It's not going to be perfect, especially when you're at all-time highs and you have no price action to the left to like give you any clarity. But that's the best I could do there. That's probably the best price target I can find on something like silver where it's at all-time highs.
That puts you at about 60 on the futures too.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so that, not a bad spot, I guess. You guys see this? Check this out. This is dope. So when we were out in, I believe myself and the Wolf team were out in New York, either New York or this is Vegas. Gav, our head man at Wolf, picked this up. He found it somewhere at like one of the booths, and he obviously, of course, got it for me. Little ace. It's a beer opener.
Oh.
It's a bottle opener. And it says "Hodl my beer," and it's like metal, bro. How sick is that? Ace.
Do you drink beer?
Oh, baby. Huh?
Do you drink beer?
What's that? I mean, it's not my favorite, but I'll drink beer for sure. Yeah.
Well, with that card, you kind of have to.
I kind of have to now. Yeah.
He didn't before.
I used it a few times. You can see the little indentations. I used it a few times.
You know, whenever you go to a bar now,
in the money, baby. Little money clip.
Whenever you go to the bar, when they ask for a credit card, just slide in the Ace card, and they'll be like, "Oh, okay." Slide them the Ace card, and they'll be like, "Oh, okay." Free to open tab.
I need to get my Amex cards. I need to get like the little cover over it and do all Ace cards. That would be dope on my Amex, because then I could actually hand them that and they could actually spend with it. That would be dope. So market's still holding decently strong. We're still respecting these spots that I have drawn out. Of course, if market wants to, it can run through them. This is just indication of what we could potentially do. But I like the way we're respecting. And what I like is you did create bearish fair value here. If you just dipped and didn't create any imbalance in price here, that would be a little more sketchy, I think, for any downside. But price has clearly slowed down a lot to the upside here. We have reason to retest lower. This is a clear draw on liquidity for when we do want to dip low in the fair value gap. Hasn't been tested. That first low that you see form in an untapped for value gap usually becomes a very, very strong draw on liquidity. My man Rod said, get some colors on that chart. Never.
Jordy's anti-dark mode too.
I'm anti-dark mode, bro. Anti. And all the colors that I do have are so faint. They're all like earth tone, kind of transparent looking. I used to go crazy with it. I will say, believe it or not, I used to have the all black chart with the like as neon colors as you can get. As neon pink and green as you can get, man. I was running it. And that is just, I can't do it. I feel like I'm trading Tron, the movie, every day. Like, I can't do it. It's too bright.
Dude, dark theme is so 2010.
It's definitely
Dude,
it's definitely a move for a little while, but I feel like you grow up out of it, you know.
Bro, I've shown it before. I don't have it on me right now, but that dark mode notebook I got, bro, I'm never getting out of it.
The dark notebook is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Slow, but still respecting all these areas. I want to start to see us, if we're going to move lower, you can see we broke through this. We got above midpoint, which is this little faint line. We got above midpoint. Now we've traded under these gaps again. I want to see us start to respect consequence encroachment. That is this midpoint line. I want to see us start to respect that more here. So if we do move lower, that next test, if we do test it again, I don't even want to see us get above these lines. We should just respect them perfectly and go lower if we're going to. Or they pop this thing over these highs of 480 here, take it to a new high and try and gun it for buy side at 542. We'll see what the market wants to decide. Hood's still down. Little bounce back.
Yeah, they had some, well, I don't know news, but they made a post in their account for a December 16 event, a yes/no event, which is pretty exciting too. I don't exactly know what they're hinting at, but if that is an event betting, not prediction markets, that's a whole new different TAM that'll get unlocked.
Yeah.
That would be very interesting, and that would be directly competitive with DraftKings, Fan, all that stuff. And they all competed with Kalshi and Polymarket. So if you introduce binary sport bet or binary betting in general, that's going to be explosive. Freaking explosive. What I look like? It's
One sec.
support or resistance.
Mm-hmm. Where are we at? Oh, we're just at the bottom of this weekly range. Got this volume imbalance that we are respecting. Mark that actually. I like hood in this area. I'd like to see the structure clean up so I can read it better though. Right here. did run through this. Got a change in the state on the 4-hour. Well, we're respecting this already from Friday. We need to hold that 120, 160 area. Oh, didn't mean to save that. Damn it. Here you go, NQ trying to move lower. Okay, now we've tested midpoint again. Last wick got over it. I don't want to see any more wicks over these lines, these two mid lines here. Consequence encroachment of these gaps. We've already tested this so many times that I just wouldn't want to see us get above that at all anymore.
Let's go, Kevin.
I've never heard anyone use the word encroachment in a sentence.
Consequence encroachment. That's a quicker way to say 50% retracement of a fair value gap. So same way you would get like 50% retracement of a range. It's just 50% retracement of fair value. So like fair value gap, boom, boom, halfway mark.
Nice.
25,404.
All right, I'm about to head out. But for the World Crew, just wanted to make an announcement. Got some good things coming on Thursday, man. Thursday. Possible live stream coming on Thursday. We'll see. Yeah, Thursday. If anybody grew up in Long Island, New York, there's a radio station called Z100. Actually, it's more like New York metropolitan area. Z100. Yeah, so they used to have a Thursday special where they play a bunch of female artists.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just said Thursday because this is rhyme with it. First thing came in my head. I'm like that. But yeah, Thursday.
I'll rock with it.
Possible new live stream coming up. We'll see.
Remind me to play women artists in my ears all day Thursday.
Oh, dude, Alanis Morissette. The best.
Lana Del Rey will be playing.
Oh, Lana Del Rey, baby. There we go. I do that anyway, dog.
I know, anyway, like literally.
Z100 was a country station in Southern Illinois, bro. That's funny. Because over here, that was like the hip hop station.
Yeah, that's a hip hop station.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not hip hop. That's a pop station. You know, it's pretty crazy because they got Power 105 in US, 105.1. I'm sorry, East Coast. In LA, it's the same company, but they got Power 106, so it's 105.9. The thing is that sometimes I catch myself listening on iHeartRadio to the New York stations versus the LA stations because New York hip hop is just a million times better than LA hip hop. Like, I'm sorry, guys. East Coast, West Coast. Yeah, East Coast, West Coast. I'm siding with Biggie.
I'm from New York, and that's questionable.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. A lot of the stuff I listen to is like Southern, like Louisiana kind of music, you know what I mean? Or Cali.
Oh, dude, I like me some Big Crit. Also some Ludacris, of course. Nelly. I'm still down for the Southern stuff.
Big time.
Also, Jermaine Dupri. I still listen to a lot of his stuff. Welcome to Atlanta is like the remix. Oh, beautiful.
You got more ball knowledge than me, man.
I got more what?
Ball knowledge? You not know that term?
No, I never heard of that.
It's like a my age group thing. Like if you're talking about something a niche topic, you pull something out, you got ball knowledge.
Now, dude, I'm 38 years old, so I'm turning 38. Shoot, am I 38 or 30? I don't even know anymore. Oh man, but I love some hip hop. I write that old school hip hop. The new stuff is just
I agree. I got Beastie Boys on right now, man.
Oh, beautiful, man.
Oh, it's a good Monday.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna head out, man. It's good talking to you, Joe.
Good to talk to you too, man. Have a great day.
You too, bye.
right, chat, just you and me. Hip Hop's Anonymous. I love it, dude. I have an algo level at we actually get down to the tick for 69.75s here. We're just over it. If we hold over that, then we'll take out highs, probably go to 550s. If not, I'm expecting it will price will go into discovery mode again. If not, fill some liquidity at 420s. But nothing has to happen. I'm done trading for the day too.
And then I just need you. I'm gonna give, I think I'm gonna give them my gift certificate. I'll get a copy of it together.
Here you go. I love it. Sorry, guys. I'm back.
Oh. Dude, ES is reaching here.
Mm-hmm.
More than NQ.
They trying. ES more than NQ. It flipped, huh? Oh, it did flip. She's a little stronger now. Yeah, we'll see if these spots hold or not. You're already getting over consequence encroachment. You have what? We're 12 minutes away from 2 p.m. Eastern, which means new 4-hour candles opening. Let's actually, I want to turn that on. Turn that 4-hour candle on. Let's go. Everybody enjoyed the Thanksgiving. I did I did Mexican Thanksgiving. It's really good. That shit was fire.
Classy, bro.
Authentic.
I think I managed to sleep over 50 hours in 4 days.
Bro, I had authentic homemade enchiladas, chili rellenos, red and green. Freaking, what else? Homemade beans and rice and no tamales this time, but we do tamales next time.
Always next time.
I've never had an authentic Mexican Thanksgiving, so that was a treat for me. And when you show up as the only white boy, they just want to feed the white boy. They're like, "You're too skinny. We need to feed you." And boy, did I get fed. Yeah.
Boy.
It's the best. It's my favorite. It's my absolute favorite. Still respecting. God, this market's slow. I have all the points of confluence to move lower. Well, kind of. I do. The only thing we don't have that is that would be nice is some sort of higher time frame PD array delivery, which would mean we were getting a move out of some higher time frame for value gap. As you can see this morning, the move that we got was out of a big daily for value gap. So you see, I just marked it as lines, daily buy side imbalance high, daily buy side imbalance low, but you could draw a whole box here. This is your daily for value. Where was that move this morning? We got delivery from daily for value, right? This whole green zone is that box I just drew. So again, with that being the case, that's always going to give us the best setup possible. And here, you don't have that, right? So even though you have pattern confirmation, which would just be like identifying inverse, identifying change in the state, whatever it is, these points of confluence that you're using. Doesn't really matter when on the higher time frame, you're not really getting delivery from any significant area that would be enticing for shorts yet. So that's where it gets a little tough. You do have an old 4-hour fair value gap that we have already traded into. It's an old one now, not as high probability. Who's blowing up my phone? Where's our chat?
Is it a low
2:30
volume
p.m.
day?
power hour coming up. If bears step in here, it's going to be hard. Yeah, I mean, I have my spots laid out. Doesn't look like they're really stepping in quite yet, though. We've been respecting these boxes I have drawn, but again, like I said, at some point we can just run through it like we're trying to right now.
We are having a low volume day so far.
Is it low volume?
Yeah.
I haven't looked.
On the futures, it's pretty manageable. Like if you check on SPY on the daily, it looks like a holiday.
Yeah. Where is? Well, you know, Monday coming back from a holiday week, I'm not surprised that we just got that clean move early morning, and then it's been a little slower. I'm not going to be like
so
shocked,
surprised.
you know.
I was so surprised in the price action last week, man. I almost set it up that like, I wouldn't trade, just not wake up for it, just wasn't gonna be my priority. And then I was looking at those charts, so I was like, no, it's coming to me.
Yeah. Are you bullish or bearish going into tomorrow? I mean, as of now, I'm not going to have a true definitive bias because I can wake up and the, Asia session, London session can completely change my mind. So as of now, I don't know for sure, but going into tomorrow, I have to be leaning more bullish just given the price action that we've had. But that doesn't mean anything, to be honest, right now. Like, that means nothing because I can wake up and see, oh, we consolidated Asia session, London session, we swept Asia highs, New York session just opened up, we're sweeping London highs. Where do I think the market's going? And we're opening above midnight open. I think we're going lower. I think we're going to midnight open. I think we're going to retest London session and Asia session lows because London session highs and Asia session highs have already been mitigated. Vice versa. If I show up tomorrow and we're tapping into, bullish fair value and we're getting that same thing, but to the upside, right? We're opening below midnight open. We've mitigated London low. We've mitigated Asia low, right? Of that sort. Then yeah, I'm looking higher. I'm looking for those London and Asia session levels. That's the same thing every day. And if you want to see a representation of this, I can just show you. It's not going to play out every single day, similar to any other strategy, right? But even this morning, we never took out Asia session lows, but we did sweep out those London session lows. You never took those on ES, so you had divergence. What did we do? We traded two Asia session highs, London session highs. I believe this was our choppy day, Friday, but still played out. London session, Asia session lows got swept. In New York, where do we move? London highs, Asia highs. Can do this again. Looks like this one we didn't end up sweeping Asia low. And in New York, we didn't sweep London low, so no real confluence for the higher move, unless you were you had other points of confluence that were giving you that clarity. You still could be looking for those highs, of course, but it's a little sketchier because you haven't taken out any of the session lows. Again, you see it here, same thing. What happens? Asia session consolidates. London session also consolidates, but sweeps out Asia low. New York session opens up, sweeps London. What do? After sweeping London, we trade to London high, Asia high. Again. London session sweeps Asia. Of course, we're always looking for the potential to need to sweep London, but if we don't need to, if we have our points of confluence, that's fine. We trade the London high. It's wraps again. This day, New York never swept London. You didn't necessarily need to because London already swept Asia. You already traded to those highs. Yeah, New York just came down, retested these lows here. Never took out these lows. I wonder if we had some divergence with ES down here. I don't know because I don't have ES on my chart at this time. But this stuff happens every day. Here's a great representation of it the other way. I've been showing a lot of bullish examples. Asia consolidates. London did take out Asia low. Then into New York session, took out Asia high, London high. So what's left? London low is the only level left. You take out Asia, you take out London. In the market open. Or that's, where's market open? This is market open. Looks like we consolidated for a minute, swept highs higher. Then into 10:30 Eastern, made that move lower. To where? London low. Of course, we went much lower than that, but your conviction is to here, that London low. Maybe if you were playing the higher time frame, you had conviction to all these stacked lows, this previous New York session, this previous Asia session, this other previous New York session, right? This is every day, guys. Now, I'm not even adding in using higher time frame for value gaps yet, right? This is just like, you don't even need that. You can just find your bias by what levels have we mitigated and what levels are left. This is what I'm doing every day. Along with, I also add in midnight open now as well. Midnight open has about a 70% chance of rebalancing too every single morning. And a lot of the time it will line up with my bias.
Jordy, what's the name of your sessions indicator?
Right here. S&D profile.
Thank you.
S&D profile by TFO. I did change the colors, so they might be a little different for you.
I'm not a ICT trader at all, but dude, I've been taking a few things from you, like midnight open, and now like I always kind of take into account sessions, but
yeah,
thinking to myself I should probably put them on the charts.
You don't gotta, it's all just labels, man.
Take a little bit
It's all
from everybody.
it's all just labels. I just do what works for me,
Mm-hmm. We're all just trying to get some reason.
It depends on what type of person you are. And I'm a person that I need to know why this is happening. I need to know why this move is specifically happening in the market and what is exactly going on. And that is why I trade that way. Because, and it's not to say you can't trade any other ways, right? You can trade off EMA reactions, right? And we know plenty of people that do that. But an EMA reaction is a reaction, right? It's just a potential spot that price can react to. And that's fine. That's great. If that can make you money, perfect. For me, that's not enough. I need to have a real move in the market and know why it's happening. I need to have, a sweep of liquidity. I need to have an inversion of order flow. I need to have a shift in the market structure, right? And then I want to be targeting higher time frame liquidity that is on the opposite side of what I'm trading, right? So I think it just comes down to what type of trader you are, whether or not you kind of go towards the way I do things or the way other people do things. I need to have full reasoning about with what's going on, not just, oh, I expect a reaction here. Let me take a trade and hope, kind of. Which, again, with good risk management, that can work very well. But you have to have good risk management, of course, with any strategy.
Take a little bit from everybody.
At the end, yeah. At the end of the day, I'm just not willing to put my hard-earned money at risk off of potential reactions. I want to know why something's happening and catch what I have clarity for, which usually is like more of a bigger move than just like a 20-point reaction or something, But again, you can do that and make it very profitable for yourself. You guys hear Minx every morning? She trades very quick in and out. What was I gonna look up? I need to find this chat. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Amazon's super strong today, relative. I'm not even up a percent, but with everything else doing what it's doing, it's pretty strong.
It's not that you have to try and justify every move. It's that I have to justify my trades, playmaker. Sometimes the market's just going to move, and that's fine. I don't have to justify every move in the market. I have to justify every move that I make in the market.
There's too much information to try to say why each tick happened.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to get lost in the sauce.
Yeah. And it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
What I mean about knowing why something happens is understanding the higher time frame context of the chart and the lower time frame. I'm not meaning like I need to know that this news hit or something, you know what I mean, if that makes sense. Now, of course, sometimes we have moves in the market where it's like I didn't plan for this. I had no clarity for it, and I don't know why it might be moving like that. And I don't need to justify that. I don't need to know why. That's okay. I didn't plan for it. That's all right. All I need to know is when I do press that button to take a trade, that I've justified that trade, that I have all my points of confluence, right? That I'm trading along with the higher time frame. What's going on the higher time frame, right? What's the actual context? If we're actively in a up move, trying to seek liquidity higher on a bigger time frame, I'm not really going to be looking for something short on the lower time frame, right? I'm going to be waiting for those key spots on that lower time frame to try and continue the higher time frame trend. But yeah, don't feel like you have to justify every single move in the market, because you can't possibly do that, right? Like, not every tick. Of course, I would say it's more about, for me at least, especially because my trading generally is all going to play out by 11 o'clock Eastern. And so I just have to justify the first 2 hours, really, is what it comes down to for me. Because majority of the time, of course, there's going to be outlier times where I have to, we wake up and price action's choppy. There's no real clarity. And sometimes it's just like that. Maybe it's a Monday, whatever it is, right? But I know for a fact that pretty much every single day, those first 2 hours is when I'm going to capitalize. And the fact is I should be able to justify if we made a big move in the market. I should be able to justify that move perfectly and explain what happened and be able to play it.
It doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be in a way where when you're wrong small. When you're right big. And ideally you're right more often than you're wrong.
Yeah. Which is
to put it into a science. To put it into a science, it's too general. You can't put it into a science. You use a lot of different ones. You could use, for us with our eyes, Jordan can look at it, pull up a chart and see the liquidity. To put it into an algorithmic strategy, you might need to use a market profile, a volume profile. You might need to look into different markets and see exposure. You might need to make some sort of self-excitement model. but you can always use something to explain a individual part of the market. So then that's just the system, because you're not trying to explain everything. You're trying to look for a scenario to occur. We're just doing that with our eyes, but when you think about it like that in the sense of computers, it's like, oh, you're not trying to predict the entire thing. You're trying to see when things come together, I have an edge.
I figured out the Vanquish account and I'm getting it all set up right now, by the way.
Good stuff.
I just got to go through this market data agreements right now. You know, that bullshit. Market respected the areas, did she? After one last test higher. So with that, we're going to have a bit of a... Look at this in a 1 minute time frame. And we have a bit of a bearish breaker here. Let's see if that trades through. Three. Does Vanquish have any limitation in terms of tickers, market cap of companies, etc.? Not that I know of. But hold on. It looks like there's not really any limitations, BB, from what I can see. Obviously, if there's a stock with, no volume on the options chain or something, it might not be tradable for sure. But, all your high liquid tickers are going to be tradable. Especially your Mag7, your SPY, your QQQ, all that. So. So what are we doing now, huh? We want to go retest, huh? Do we want to go retest? Let's see what this is.
I think Hughes got about 30 more points left in it. Beyond is up 30%. Wow, bro. It's up a whole 29 cents.
Emp will be hopping on. I'm sure Casey will be too. I don't know. I sent them the link. See if they take it into these lows. 414.25. That's what I'd be looking for here. Make volatility great again. Where's it at? To be honest, where's it at? Like, yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, brother. Wow, it's just nice move down. We had to make that one last move higher, which I didn't want to see, but as long as you don't take out this high, this all stays valid. So that was nice. Now we see, can she take out these lows? Also, where's the S? 12.15 low. 12.15 low. Is this a potential breakaway gap setup? You also have internal manipulation at these highs. Never took out these highs. And that's done. Oh, yeah, baby. We got the account open and ready to go.
huge W.
Bro, you know what it kind of feels like?
Tell me.
Like a better Weeble. Like this feels like if Weeble and Thinkorswim had a baby.
Oddly enough, I've never used Weeble, but I think I know
Here,
what you
I'll
mean.
show you guys. I'll show you guys.
Then it's just a slightly worse Thinkorswim. I know what that would be like.
I'll show you guys. I don't know. You can tell me what you think. I need to customize this how I would want it. I don't like any of this yet. Take this off positions. Can I drag this down?
So
please?
blue. It's so blue.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I need I need to change this all. This is horrible.
Dude, next time I make a UI,
it's
I'm gonna call
great,
you.
but like I need to just change it around a little bit. The platform feels smooth. It feels great. I haven't traded on it yet, though. We'll see. But like I can't have positions right here. Like this is just weird. I need to do like.
Is there like an option chain widget?
Put it down here. Aha. Oh, there we go. There we go. Because I don't need to see my positions really, to be honest. Now my options chain can just sit right there. There we go. Now this is looking cleaner. Now, how does this options chain work? This is just okay. This is normal. It's fairly normal. How do I drag? I need to be able to drag. How do I? See, that's fucked.
What do you mean? Oh, so you can't like scroll and see.
I want to be able to scroll sideways. How do I do that?
Try to hold shift and just scroll through your wheels.
Is that what it is? Is that how you do it?
If I were to make a UI, that's how I would do it.
No, that ain't working. Fuck. Interesting. Okay, so I wish it was a little more color coded, but I might be able to do that. No, we're not going to do that. Okay. Oh no.
T7, my hair ain't that big, man.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Hello. Hello.
How did we hit it? We're about 420s.
Let's go. Coming into that low. Like I said, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes ago, that first low that gets made inside of a fair value gap is generally going to become a pretty strong draw on liquidity. ES took out that low. ES took out that low, so watch for divergence there. And Q might not have to. I'll be back. Get some water.
You got it. I gotta fill out some stuff, chat, and I'd be chattier. It's a bit of an oxymoron, isn't it? Where are we at though? Tickle 418s and a little bounce. There you go.
Emp will be here. Where's the trucker guy with the long beard? He'll be here. He's handling some other spaces today. So ES took out this low. We don't necessarily need to on NQ. I still would like to see it taken out though. But you do have divergence. SMT here. So the trucker guy. I hope what I was saying earlier about like having conviction about plays kind of makes sense, especially like after this move. Because this is what I mean. It's not just like, oh, we randomly tried to short a level and it came down. It's like, no, we came up, swept out these highs on NQ, did not sweep them on ES, so we created SMT divergence, right? We also created internal divergence because we didn't take out these highs on NQ. We did on ES, right? So we have internal manipulation there as well. We also have inverse fair value gap, right? So order flow is flipping. We have a change in the state of delivery, which is telling me that the market structure is flipping as well, right? I have all these points of confluence. It's not random. I have a high probable draw on liquidity, right? This medium term low inside this fair value gap. This is what I mean by having like justifying the move and actually having like those points of confluence and structure. This is what I mean. Now, could you have just randomly shorted this high potentially and made it? Sure. But you don't have conviction when you're doing that. You don't know when to hold to when you're doing that, right? I want to have complete clarity and know exactly what's happening. I know that we were getting external manipulation, internal manipulation there. Order flow was changing. The structure was flipping. We have a high probable target of this low, right? That's justifying the move. My 5-year-old could tell this is bearish. I bet you so many people just got smoked long. Guarantee it. I guarantee it, bro. It's okay. This guy just like
bro.
lives to shit on me. It's okay. I can literally tell you guys where the market's fucking going every day, but it's okay. I'll still get shit on.
Such is life, brother.
That is life, my man. Medium term low taken out. I need to cancel those orders. Do we reach for standard deviation? EMP is irresponsibly short. I love to hear it. RTY is really giving it up too, and Dow EMP, that might really help you here. If they really give it up under these lows. They might sweep that low though, we'll see. They could definitely sweep that low. That'll give you some room though if those go take low a day. I'll keep an eye on that EMP. I'll let you know if those take it. Also, something to note. The move didn't really come until when? 2 p.m. Eastern, 4-hour candle opened. Four-hour candle opened, slight manipulation higher, but we already had the manipulation from previous price action. We didn't need it. It's funny how literally on the dot, that's when volume came in. Right. This is also what I mean about like not trading random ass times in the day. Most of you guys know I'm trading first 2 hours of the market open, or potentially right into like a 2 p.m. Eastern 4-hour candle. It's the only time really back half of the day that I'm okay with that. Why? Because I know I can potentially catch the manipulation of that 4-hour candle to trade that whole 4-hour candle, right? To the downside or upside, whatever it is. In this case, it's downside, right? I don't want to catch a 20-point scalp. I want to catch an entire 4-hour candle, right? Tommy's in it. Tommy's in the long. Heard that. You swept out that internal low. You're in 15-minute fair value. You can absolutely respect this and go higher. This could be a little bit of a sweep of liquidity here. You're getting change in the state potentially. As soon as this candle closes, you're going to get this here, change in the state. Change in the state created. You need to see an instant reaction off of that. How do 4-hour candles work if market is open 6.5 hours? Futures. We're trading futures. Futures candles are going to be different than market candles, stocks, equities. So keep that in mind. The hours are slightly different because a 4-hour candle opens at a different time for futures than it does on stocks. Hope that makes sense. I can like show you a little bit as well. Like for instance, a new 4-hour candle didn't just open on SPY at 2 p.m. It was, or when was it? It was 1:30 it opened up at, right? Or it closes at. So yeah, it's different. They're all different times. So just always keep that in mind. Not getting a nice reaction off that change in the state there. Yeah, you needed to see us blow through that fair value gap there. But let's see. To put in a little potential SMT for you or something. ES taking out that low. NQ taking out that low as well now. That gets deleted. Invalidated.
Dude, I really have to write something to automatically log positions. I'm monkey in the spreadsheet right now.
Oh, yeah. inhaling a sandwich, then I'll be on, boys. No worries, Amp. You're good, bro.
I was snorkeling again.
But I don't get how people use the 4 hour for equities. They don't. They use I believe paper, because paper does the same thing, guys, but paper doesn't trade futures. Paper trades stock options, but he does the same thing that I do with these candles. A big portion of trading the way I do is from paper there. And I believe he uses 3 hour candles for that. Let me double check. I believe it's 3 hour because at 10 a.m. Eastern, when a 4 hour candle would be opening on futures, a new 3 hour candle opens on SPY, I believe. Or was it 3.5? It may have been 3.5. How do I gotta do like minutes. I could have sworn it was 3 hour chart. I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask paper.
I think I've seen.
I just switched to whatever candle supports my bias. Honestly, facts. Clear edge, getting a trigger there. Has to be like 3.5 hour.
Oh, Christmas. There we go.
Running through 15-minute.
All right, one day I won't let like 24 trades back up before I do that. One day.
So IB strat just tapped me in long. These are just all my fundeds that I have, but we need 68.37 to make it a free trade. So I need this to bounce to here to make this a free trade here.
All right.
Look at this pimp. What's
There
up,
he
pimp?
is.
Yo, I joined in earlier and I was in backstage for like 10 or 15 minutes.
You
But-
were?
So I jumped back over to the Discord stream and I went short at the high on Q. I just closed.
Let's go. We were on this.
Good work, man.
Yeah, here.
That was good.
We were on this here. I had a little setup here, so Took it to
that
this
dude.
low.
So right there, you
Oh.
see the you see the candlestick set up on the very first high.
Yeah.
Over there. All right. So that's an evening star.
Yep.
We double topped over here on the right side. Right, the same thing. Zoom out and look left as well. Oh, you're on MNQ. If you go to QQQ, you'll see it perfectly. Look how that high.
Oh yeah, filled the gap.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, I got you.
So that was my short spot all day. I didn't take it this morning on the first evening star because the setup was a little bit different. For this double top right here on Qs, there was actually a 5-minute squeeze that was leaning downside that had bearish divergence for the last 30 minutes when it was making that double top. I was like, this is the fucking spot. And I just shorted all the way down to view up.
Yep. So I had the same thing, just different way of getting there. Literally.
Let's
same
go.
thing.
Love it.
I had my 15-minute box here. I had a low there, which usually that first low in that like zone is going to be a pretty strong magnet for the market. And so I was waiting for that, and then right into 2 p.m. Eastern, which is when that new 4-hour candle opens on futures, we started that move. And yeah, same thing. We took out those highs on ES. We didn't on NQ. We filled that gap like you're saying, and finally made that little move lower. Beautiful. And now I'm long, Casey.
Yeah, like right where
it's about to be a free trade, boys. We bottom tick that.
Yeah, that's the long spot right there.
Fuck yeah. Extra cheese. Give me that. Yes.
Extra cheese on your pizza.
I'll take it. It's on 3 fundeds that are just in my background, so.
Nice, bro.
I don't even look at them anymore. They just run, and I just check to see if I can take a fucking payout or not. Because if I look at it, I'll try and trade it with like, I gotta leave it alone because I'll try and trade it. I'll try and be better than the strat that is proven to work, you know? That doesn't work well.
A name that I'm interested in swinging puts on is LLY.
Oh, Tommy has 5 accounts on this long right now. Let's go. I only have 3. But you're a G, so.
Let me actually pull up the option chain on this one. I know they're pricey, but.
By the way, Casey, I set up, I don't know if you've tried any of this, but Vanquish, the prop firm for options, I set it all up. I got it ready.
Ooh.
And I'm not trading it today, but I just got it set up. And we're going to fuck around with it a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Heavy.
One-click trading if enabled new orders from chart watchers closing. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm confused. 9-4.
Apple new high a day? What?
Apple. That is ripping. Oh, look at that. Jordan, can you do a demo walkthrough, sir, for Vanquish? Yeah. So, this is really my first time being on the platform so far. But long story short, this is what the normal site looks like when you're all signed in. This is what the site looks like when you're all signed in and getting ready to go. And then you just click trade and it'll open up this trading software. And you can customize this however you want. I imagine you can add widgets as well. But you can change this options chain, put it wherever you want. I kind of changed mine around a little bit and put my positions down here and stuff. What else we got? Accounts, orders, all your orders and accounts will be sitting here. What's this? This is just general market. So you have one that's just, you can kind of watch everything on. Then you have your actual trading screen. Obviously, you guys can change the times if you need to, all that. Those are the 2 accounts. This is just showing you all your stuff here. Market data, notifications. What's this? No layouts. You can save your layout, of course. Yeah, that's it. This is the options chain. Options chain is a little interesting. I just need to get used to it. But you have your puts, you have your calls.
Is there a Greeks calculation?
What's that?
Are there Greeks already calculated on?
No. Well, there's delta. I don't see I just see IV. Maybe it's a setting though. Hold on.
Perhaps. If you got delta,
setting.
if you have IV, you can calculate all of them.
Expand all. Oh, this looks so much better like this. Wait. A little bigger. Singles. There's so these are all the different option strats you can trade, of course. Filters. Huh. Maybe you can only see delta.
That's so weird.
I'll ask them about that though. That's something we can again, we work with Vanquish, so I could very easily be like, hey guys, we would love if you added that.
If you have IV, you can calculate all of them. It's just a lot of extra state.
Well, it's just, extra steps that you're not going to take when you're worried about trying to find a good option contract in, a few split seconds because you want to catch a move or something.
Yeah, that if you're just like, if any call is as good as any call, or
what's the eval for it? I'll bring up all the different accounts that they have. And if you guys use code WOLF, you'll save some money if you're looking to pick up an account. This is the website, by the way. You go to the website. This is what it looks like. You can go to plans. These are going to be all the plans. I recommend advanced options plan. It's going to be better, even though it's slightly more expensive. It's going to be better because you have no intraday trailing drawdown. You have an end of day trailing drawdown, which is much better. 10K, $199. I don't know how much it will be with code WOLF. You'll have to check. But yeah, that's going to be your cheapest advanced options account. Of course, you can do these, but you're going to have that intraday trailing drawdown, and you can only do single leg calls and puts. You're not allowed to do both. Or I guess not both, but all the different strategies that you have. Mike, I see your question. Do they allow swing trading? No, not yet. But I think that's potentially in the works for the future because I know, obviously, trading options, that's what a lot of people are going to want to do. As of now, though, it's just for day trading. Microsoft coming in while Apple rips. Do I not have Meta on my watch list? That's wild.
With code WOLF, one advanced options account, 50K with code WOLF is $249.5.
Gotcha.
50% off, baby.
There you go. Oh, it's 50% off. Hell yeah.
50.
Dude. 50, man.
God, what if we see a new low of day?
Uh-oh, we need new music. We could see.
Oh, Mike, decent.
Emperador!
New low day. New low day.
Oh, is he getting it?
That's what I just said.
Take it down.
Yeah. I just sold majority, but I'll roll and get into another position for
Dude.
swing some. It's looking good.
What I need to do is go sign up for Vanquish so I can just full port puts.
I got 2 accounts, dude. I got 2. I got a normal 50K and a advanced options 50K. I'm probably gonna trade the advanced one the most. I'll probably just YOLO the other one a little bit.
At the money, SPX zeros.
Yeah, we'll have some fun with that one. Yeah.
Eastern.
Well, because it's no intraday trailing drawdown, which that's tough. It's a tough thing.
That
But
YOLO
I guess
deal.
with options, it could be a little bit easier.
Wow, this is a cool comment. I wonder who said that.
We're can we just go
Well, how's
to
everyone doing? First off, good to see
Doing
everyone. Say hello. What's up, chat? How we doing?
It's a beautiful
Raj,
Monday, baby.
I'll do a prop trade on Vanquish, just not yet, because I'm not gonna trade this right now with what we have going on. Don't have anything I would want to be trading, but I will.
I see a question. I don't know if did you guys hit Baba?
No,
Mm-mm.
haven't.
Baba is an interesting one. It refuses to break down. It did basically get down there. The Pentagon came out with a report and said that they're giving data to the Chinese military. So, like, I don't like that. But I think China and the China AI play is bullish. So I don't know. Like, I feel like you kind of have this little rain cloud hanging over a beautiful location, if that makes sense, with Baba. I like Baidu a little bit better. But I think Baidu is actually named on that same list.
Yeah.
Chart wise, Baba looks a little bit better than Baidu right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not bearish on them here.
DC, question for you. Your code doesn't work. Where does this code not work? I'm sure Casey will straighten you out.
What you talk about, Willis?
Alvin,
Your code doesn't work. Help, please. What code are you using?
a little bit more detail there, Calvin. We'll get you straightened out.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a little bit more information in that.
Oh man.
Well, that was a fun drop.
Tom
Ooh.
Cotton, Senator, calls for DOJ and Homeland Security to investigate Temu and Sheen or counterfeiting.
Well,
Did you guys say Sheen? Am I saying that properly?
Sheen, yeah.
Yes.
It is Temu. So
I didn't know if it was like Shein or.
I believe it's just Sheen. That's what my sister says. You would know.
dude, am I gonna swing short?
Water's warm, brother. The water is warm.
Look. Is Apple done ripping? I mean, that was the first sign that we were about to turn downside.
Like everybody was buying. Apple was the only Mag 7 that they were buying.
Yeah. He said THX 50.
Thanks, 50. Was that for Black Friday?
Yeah. Uno momento, por favor. That's
Cyber Monday. Let's go.
THX 50. There's 20 more codes still available, so that is still active and still working. So Calvin, if you want to use code THX50, it should work. Now, the only reason why it wouldn't work is if you already use that code. So did you purchase something else that was in my store with that code? Because that could be the issue. It won't let you maybe use it twice. If that is the case, send me a DM and I will be able to help you out.
I
Oh,
heard
you
if we
already
make a new low,
used it.
we make a new low day. I heard KC Trades is going to do a 60% flash sale for Cyber Monday. That's what I heard.
All right, fuck it. Let's get it. I kind of like. So I took Q's puts. If I take puts again, I don't know if I take Q's. I think I might take Spire IWM instead.
I's weaker. Much weaker.
Right after I took Q's, I was like, fuck, I should have taken Spire IWM. And I was like, let's see. I ended up still getting it. All right, Calvin, if you already used that code on something else, all right, use this code. USE50. Use 50. See if that works for you.
King faces, that was funny.
Dude, I'm interested in this short, and I think I like IWM better.
All right, gentlemen, I'm gonna head out. I got some stuff to work on. Everybody have a great rest of your trading day. Catch y'all tomorrow.
All right,
Later,
big dog.
Joe.
Peace out.
Later, Gator. Apple just non-stop.
Apple do not stop. On this,
Said,
go down.
no, that code expired. All right.
Isn't it weird that Wattbender only shows up when Ondus is green?
All right. Here, you know what? Let's one time, everyone.
Tesla to 360. Go Tesla to 360 is slutty. I like that.
All right. That code expired. All right, I got you. I'm going to make a new code right now live on stream then. This will be the last 50% code until tomorrow, because tomorrow they all expire. So let's get the last one out right now. 50% off, one time, eligible for everybody. And create. Discount code GET50, GET50, 50% off absolutely anything and everything. Last Black Friday, Thanksgiving, Cyber Monday sale expires
Let's go.
tomorrow. There it is. Just dropped it. So use that on anything that you would like within the KC Trade store. Doesn't matter what it is. Any product, monthly, annual, lifetime. Take your poison. Oh, am I
Damn,
gonna
Colin.
sit short?
Nebius is back to $100. Nice.
Fuck, dude. I might do it. I think I want IWM instead.
Oh, Calvin said it worked. Okay.
star.
I am irresponsibly short, so
Yeah. I'm
I don't have as much room on my.
going-
Well, yes, I do. I don't know. I think Spy's going back to 675. at the end of the
Hey,
week.
me too.
And Q's 610,
Well,
maybe 608.
to
the
be
end of the week.
exact, 676.2 to 675.
Oh, I got you beat. 674.86 down to 673. If it gets really crazy, it's going to 670.
I'm looking at these IWM 240 puts for December 19 for a swing. I'm not looking at them. I'm in IWM 240 puts. December 19 call.
That was hilarious. I'm not looking at him. I'm in.
Yeah. I'll give
Oh.
myself room to add on a little poppy pop if I need to, but I'm in these bad boys. Right here got filled at 289.
Dude, that was hilarious. I'm not looking at him. I'm in. Oh, man.
We got a little bit of profits to use, so if I'm gonna go short any of the three, somehow I made money on the Qs, even though SPY and IWM were weaker. So I'm going to use some profits over there and roll it over here. For SPY, the ones that I like are a little bit closer expiration, potentially. Be the 1210 puts, the
Yeah, T7. That's kind of what I'm looking at for like by Friday.
yeah, like the
Maybe not
670s or
quite that
672.
far. I mean, if it really starts doing that, then yeah, I've got some. Or I'll tell you where I really want 602 on QQQ and 665 on SPY. QQQ, I like it better. 609 is like the midpoint of the entire the move down that we had last month. Like basically a volume shelf. All the moving averages are sitting right there. So I just think that's where we're going to come down to back tests. Jordan, guess who's in first on the stock picks?
Are you?
It's your boy, the silver and gold guy.
Let's go. I
You know
remember
that,
what I picked.
Long gold, short digital gold has been the best pairs trade.
Really?
Dude, if you long gold and short Bitcoin, you're up like crazy.
Yeah.
You're actually in third place, Jordan,
I'll take it.
for now. You should stay there unless the only other thing would be if something happens to Andrews in second, or if something goes crazy for Vegas. He is in the AAPU. Oh. You know what's interesting? You took TSLG, she took TSLL, and you're up more than she is.
Interesting.
Leverage shares. And
Shout
you
out
got a lower
leverage.
expense ratio. I don't know.
And that's why Leverage Shares is a sponsor of the stream. Right there.
Why the hell that's so ass backwards? What the fuck? I'll leave that one alone.
Oh, what is it? Power hour? Awa, awa.
Spy what 670s for 1219 can be a good swing. They're expensive as fuck.
What's up, Eva?
Yeah. December 10th. Gonna be bad.
Where's my man Will at? We gotta get Will in here.
I sent him the link earlier.
Freak.
Oh man, we might just bust it down, Tatiana.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Well, I like to hear.
Isn't like the first week of December usually red?
Yeah. Actually, very red.
Whoa, whoa. Oh shit. Forgot. Jerome Powell speaks tonight.
Yes, he does. 8 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, J Pow?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh,
Powell
J
Daddy's
Pow.
gonna make some future movements.
Let's take a look at the whole seasonality.
If MSTR closes up here, that's bottom. Did it hit 0 though? That might be bottom. Although I will tell you, what a reversal, MSTR. New high day. I'll give it to it. It based at 155, like held it like 3 different times. But it is just back testing the same area where it can get smoked. But that daily candle is ridiculous. And there's a gap to fill to 175. I can tell you what I'm not doing though, and that's buying calls on MSTR.
December on average is the fourth worst month of the year. November, July, May are the best. Then it's like October, June, August. And it's April, January, then December. Worst one's February, March, and the absolute worst is September. But seasonality is not tracked at all this year. But just in case anybody was curious. Anybody that's keeps telling you Santa Claus rally, like just go troll them in their mentions over and over. Seasonality hasn't tracked in 6-7 months. And the Santa Claus rally is the last week of the entire year. It's not December 1st.
There's a rumor that Jay Powell is going to be resigning. Well, could you imagine?
There's no way.
Dude freaking just gives his little speech, whatever it is, later tonight, and he ends it with, he will be resigning.
What if he just like, I'm out, and just drops the mic? I guess we'll never know. Drops the mic, just Kanye walk off. That'd be sweet.
He's like, and in reference to when the next rate cut will be, well, that decision you'll never know. Just walks off. Watch this back test right here be the short, and then we just break this bear flag down on that support and just sell into the close. I'm tempted to be greedy, but I don't know if I want to put any more risk on for this. Need to get Everly to come over here on the stream. She's wearing she's
Got a
wearing
poop diaper
her
on.
princess. She got,
How was her birthday, dude? A lot of
Well,
Bluey and bingo.
yeah, I mean, technically her birthday's today. So, but we celebrated it on the last 2 days.
She's
Yeah,
what,
lots of,
4?
yep, she just turned 4.
He's almost exactly a year older than my middle son.
Yeah, lots of Bluey. She just got another
She's
pair
like
of,
right between the two. I have a 5 and a 3, and you've got a 4.
Did you see the picture I posted earlier?
On X,
Yeah.
did not. I saw
Dude,
the party that
go to
you
my-
sent me last night.
Go to my profile real quick. My father sent her a pair of
with the
blue
sunglasses?
and Bluey and look, she's got Bluey Bluetooth headphones on.
This is amazing. Is she watching Bluey as she's doing this? Because that would be better.
I'm not sure what she was watching.
You do all that, and she's watching like number blocks or Mickey Mouse or Spidey.
She is getting back into Miss Rachel, which she never watched. She never watched Miss Rachel as a baby, but the twins like Miss Rachel, so we've been putting it on recently, and she's been starting to like it again.
We have a mix between Minecraft, Pokemon, Spidey, like superheroes. I think those are the 3 main ones going on here right now.
Yeah, they like the twins haven't seen number blocks. They watch Miss Rachel, they watch Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and Super Simple Songs. It's like their favorite. Colin said Miss Rachel is low-key fine. He likes a woman in overalls.
Easy there, Colin.
Icky, sticky, sticky, sticky bubble gum. Bubble gum. Bubble gum.
Dr. J, you guys are killing me.
Blippi? We never watched Blippi. Never watched it.
Damn, I'll be
Blippi
back.
was huge here. All right. Blippi was massive here.
Oh yeah, Super Simple Songs is amazing. Every night after give the kids a bath, we go to the loft. We got the projector on in there, and we put on the Super Simple Songs, the Christmas ones, and put that on the wall, and they just sing Jingle Bells. You know, everything. They freaking love Super Simple Songs. Your daughter turned 14 today? Oh, let's go. They got the same birthday. I was Barney in Blue's Clues. In Teletubbies?
Oh, I was big Barney.
Dude, I forgot how to spell Teletubbies, but
Never. My parents didn't let me watch that one. They didn't like it. I had Barney. I had all the old like cartoons too. We had a lot of because I'm a little bit older, so I had a lot of like VHS with like all the old Disney and I watched a lot of like Tom and Jerry and all that stuff too.
dude, Tom and Jerry. I love Tom and Jerry.
Roadrunner was my favorite. Wile E. Coyote.
I used to skip school to stay home and watch Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry, and the original like Scooby Doo. Not any of the new ones.
Oh yeah, the old Blippi is no longer the Blippi, by the way. Which the old Blippi was better, but then he had some questionable
Wait, really?
content out there. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh,
Yeah, he was the good Blippi. Honestly, the new one's kind of weird. The original Blippi was the better one, but there was some go down that rabbit hole. There was some content he put out back in like college that was a little weird that he's doing kid videos now. Like it wasn't like crazy bad, but the fact that he had that and then was doing kid videos is kind of weird. Well, not kind of weird, very weird.
I didn't know that.
But now there's a new Blippi, or there's been a new Blippi for the last couple of years. Where else do you guys get to talk about Blippi while making money and just waiting on the markets to do something? This is the best stream ever.
Thundercats? Oh shit. Dude, anybody watch Power Rangers?
I watched some Power Rangers, yeah, when I was a kid. I watched more like movies though, because back in the day, like, cable or whatever, like it was just now like turning into a bunch of channels like when I was a kid. So like I had all the Disney movies, like all the classics, like 101 Dalmatians, Lion King, Aladdin, Fox and the Hound.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, Cartoon Network back in the day is 1,000 times better than whatever it is now. Like freaking.
Dude, this stuff's got so weird.
Like Dexter's.
I used to watch Dexter. I even watched Powerpuff Girls.
Dexter, Laboratory. Oh, Powerpuff Girls was a shit.
Both of those. Ed, and Eddie.
Teenage Robot. Ed, and Eddie. God. What was the other one? The Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Dude, like
Cartoon Network.
Johnny Bravo. Yeah,
Johnny Bravo. That's it. Johnny Bravo.
Yeah.
I liked Johnny Bravo. What's the smallest amount of personal funds I would need to trade M&Q? That's a loaded question because it's one, if you're worried about how many of your own funds that you need to trade it, you're probably not going to give yourself enough margin room, period. And then the second one is going to be, the second answer is that it's going to vary from place to place. Like, you need to, if you're looking to open a personal account for futures, really your best bet's to go to a futures specific broker, like AMP or somebody like that, maybe Tradify, and their margin requirements are gonna be way different. Because, like, for example, I know on Robinhood, for one M&Q, the margin requirement's like $3,000 something for one.
Check out
M&Q.
Check out Webull.
I think Webull's. I think their margin's similar, isn't it?
No,
What's the margin requirement? If you sold one M&Q right now, what would it be?
Yeah, so the difference with Webull is they also offer intraday margin.
Oh, they do? Okay, so that's what Robinhood doesn't do that.
Yeah, so like right now
Intraday
on
should be way less.
yeah, so your initial margin on Webull, yeah, it's gonna be $3,300. But if you're doing intraday during the session, it's $184 per contract. So that's the reason why whenever I opened up my personal account with futures, I used Webull. One, because I was already using Webull anyways for my larger margin account and then like my smaller cash accounts and everything, my IRAs over there. So I opened up a futures account because they were off an intraday margin, and you can obviously get more contracts over there. So if you're doing overnight sessions, doesn't work obviously because you're gonna need $3,000 of the margin. But intraday for like scalping, if I don't want to do options on SPY and Qs, if I want to scalp, then I could use my personal futures account and just use intraday margin, and it's a lower requirement.
The overnight, I don't think it's. I think it's only if you swing. So like only if you hold through when it's like because futures close from 5 to 6 Eastern.
Yeah, but if it's like 8 p.m. and you're on Webull and you go try to short MNQ, you're gonna need $3,300.
Oh, they still okay because it's
Per
like some
contract.
brokers. That's why I said like everyone does it a little bit different. So like some brokers will do like your intraday margin is like basically it's whatever they set it as, but it only goes up for that hour that the market's closed, and then they'll raise it like on super volatile like FOMC or crazy times in the market. They'll raise the margin requirements just because of volatility. And then some do it like Casey said, where from 6 p.m. futures until when the like New York session opens at 9:30, it's like one margin requirement, and then during the day it's a different one. I mean, honestly, if you're figuring out props the way to go, as you figured out, as you do well in prop and you're consistent, then I would say go with AMP or Tradify or some other future specific broker. That way you're going to get, because they specialize in futures, right? So you're going to get a lot better margin rates. You're going to get better mechanics with the trading as well. I haven't tried Weebles, but like Robinhood's, if you're trying to swing futures or maybe, the intraday trading is a little bit weird because it's just not, Robinhood's not set up for fast trading. But if you're trying to like swing or like hedge your portfolio or something like that, it's not bad on Robinhood.
Webull is not a prop firm, by the way, so it's not. You don't.
Yeah.
It's not. You don't get payouts. It's like if like right now I got $10,000 within this futures account and I go take a trade on ES, one contract, get 5 points, $250. That $250 right there in my freaking balance. If I want to withdraw $10,250 right then and there, I mean it's liquid. It's your cash. You ain't got to send no request and get permission from mom and dad to give you the allowance money. You get it right then and there. Tell you what, if that back test right there on 21 in VWAP continues to reject, that's not a good look. All I know is out of the 3 so far, I think I like IWM for the weakest. It's just chilling.
Weeble's really good for like trading. I mean, Toss isn't bad and IBKR is not bad, but Webull, if you're just trading, like Robinhood's probably the worst one for like actual traders. If you're a swing trader and an investor, Robinhood's not bad. That's why, like, because I trade futures so much, I only really do swing trading. That's why I use Robinhood. Just plus I consolidated everything into one spot because I used to have Webull and Robinhood and Toss, and yeah, I was too spread out. So just put it all in one account. I just wish Robinhood would at least do like the screenshots like Webull does.
True.
Yes. Sandus does look bad. That daily chart looks gross.
Yes, it does.
I guess I can put my charts up here. Where am I at? Let me move my flight details off of the screen because nobody needs to know that. Unless you're trying to hang out with me at the United Lounge in Houston. Oh, there we go.
You know what stock I'm long right now that's kind of scary to be long right now?
I don't. There's a lot.
Yeah, right. Cruise lines.
Oh yeah, they got that like weird news candle the other day. The consolidating on the 200-day and not breaking down is actually not a bad look.
Yeah, so CCL and NCLH. Never trade RCL options. You're gonna screw yourself. CCL and NCLH. They're the
Okay, that one doesn't look quite as good.
no. So I'm only in CCL right now. NCLH on the weekly looks the weekly candles on it are looking. Yeah, see, like it's trying, but it doesn't give me the warm and fuzzies like Carnival does. So
No, Carnival's the only one that kind of looks decent right now.
So that's what I'm in right now. I do have Carnival calls. I sent a tweet earlier, and it was Shaq on a cruise boat, and the tweet just said CCL. So that was my hint to everybody on that.
Just Shaq on a cruise boat. That's wild.
Uh-huh. Let me see. It should still be there. I sent it earlier. Yeah, it said cruise mode activated, and it's Shaq on a cruise boat in a tux and a captain's hat, and he's dancing. And it just says CCL. That was my hint. So, yeah, I'm telling you, I think if we flush here, I think IWM with that relative weakness will pay a little bit more.
The only thing I have a problem with on IWM is if it holds these like previous all-time highs, which are like just right below us.
Yeah.
244 to 245 area, like right here. You look left. I don't know. It's in a really precarious spot.
Yeah.
But if it loses that 244, then yeah, you're gonna come check out this probably down here.
Oh, and IWM hits 244. I'm paid.
Yeah.
So like my first zone starts at 244.7. Breaks 244.7. Yeah, we should hit 244. After that, target downside 242.85, and then 241.80, and then 240 best case scenario. Do I think that's going to happen? I got no idea, but I'm looking at SPY and Qs right now, intraday, especially off the bounce that SPY and Qs just got. IWM, it ain't doing it. IWM's on. It's about to actually crack the low from the drop earlier right now in this bear flag.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it looks bad.
I got some profits from the Qs puts, but
you know what else
like
just
it.
made a new low of day? Broadcom, boom, new low of day.
Damn. Dude, I'm about to go balls deep in Carnival Cruise Lines. Someone said it a little bit ago. They said CCL will run on interest rate cuts. I'm telling you, when you see like SPY and Qs and like your normal Mag 7 stuff, whenever it comes to like, FOMC time and all these big headlines and shit, like if you see SPY and Qs and all these other things start, either going back and forth, chopping sideways, or whatever it is, I don't know
Chopping
why.
sideways.
Just go look at your airlines and your cruise lines and see what they're doing. I love trading the cruise lines. I don't know why. I don't know too many people that trade these ones, but contracts are cheap. It's small account friendly. They have their days where they run a couple freaking percent and you can catch some decent moves on it. It's just all about timing. See, look, I'm talking about CCL right now, and it's getting a nice stick. Just back tested 25.63 and just rip it. It's in a 1 hour squeeze that's trying to flip bullish out of this chop box that it's in. It's got support at 25.40, resistance at 26, like 1, 2. And it
Well-
just back tested the midpoint and popped.
All I know is Walmart new all-time highs again,
Dude, absolutely incredible.
and then my actual largest holding, green on the day. I think it made a new all-time high briefly earlier.
That was my one goal for the last month, was to be in Walmart calls to take them to new
Yes.
all-time highs, and we fucking did it.
Greatest company ever. Look at DraftKings, dude. DraftKings getting perky. Take me back to
Dude.
40.
I know, I sent the alert this morning in the long-term account. So I want to swing puts on LLY. The issue, they're so freaking expensive.
Ooh.
I know. Look at that. Like,
I don't want to.
I want to swing puts on LLY. I just can't find contracts that aren't going to cost me $1,000 a piece right now. I mean, I can just buy like 2, I guess, but what's the fun in that?
No. Hood recovered pretty nicely. It was down real bad earlier today. Oracle doing nothing, right at 200.
2x short LLY ETF.
LLYZ.
Yeah, but how do those options move? Are they brazy?
Dude, I like what Uber bounced off of. Uber's interesting if it can get back over the 200 day.
Oh, it doesn't even have, well, LLYZ doesn't have options.
No, you would just buy it for the 2x leverage
I wouldn't
downside.
mind buying equity here at 9 and targeting, like 10.2, but what else is there? ELIS. It's directional ones. That's not bad either.
Hyper Games has an Only Games an Only Games t-shirt that I'm about to buy.
Ooh. Ticker RKT. Ooh. Look at that bad boy. Going. That's looking strong. looking strong. I'll tell you what's dying right now, AFRM. That daily back test, that's a fat short right there.
Dude, they're the ones that I said this morning. The Connecticut Attorney General is like looking into investigating.
Affirm Holdings?
Yeah, like
Oh,
all the
shit.
payday lenders.
Let me go check something. AFRM. Oh, weekly. I mean, look where it just rejected on the weekly. How can you not try a short right there? Rate Cut Bro is probably bidding RKT. Yeah, I mean RKT's daily chart is looking insane. So a firm back under 70. Once that like 69 wall breaks, I mean that still looks disgusting. Come on, give me some fat red candles coming in right here. Like it just made a new low of day as I'm talking about it. Let me go check something real quick. I know there's probably no flow on it right now. Nothing decent. No. Let's go check our... Your highest level of gamma right now is sitting up at 80 on both and the fan. Okay, but if you go, let's go here real quick. Um, $70, $75, $80. It just doesn't look good. Yeah, I'm just talking about it and watching this thing die right now.
Ooh, we're going down.
IWM just cracked that low. I mean, I'd
Yeah.
imagine.
I want New Love Day over there. I would love to see this thing fall apart.
Oh, let's fucking go. They have $3 per contract gain. Everybody's rich. You're welcome. Have a great day. See you later. AFRM. That's the spread. About $15 wide on the 65s for 12.19. Delta's 0.30. A little bit of volume. Highest open interest was on that one. Not bad. Casey, what do you think about A-Lab? Well, last time I charted it, it was looking good for upside going into the net. Oh, it broke out. It did the thing. It did the diddly do. Target upside was 175. What it hit? 173.20. Yeah, it did the move from the chart that I sent.
Does open deserve its current? It's a meme pump and a half. That's probably a good short again. Well, Mike Alfred, this ASST that he tried to pump. Oh, get wrecked.
Tesla's curling up.
This dude also he tweeted that Bitcoin was if you didn't buy Bitcoin under 87K, that was your last chance. And he deleted that tweet last night because it just crashed straight through it again. How do you have that many followers and you delete tweets? You got a squealer, I got a squealer.
Can you hear that, dude?
Just barely.
God.
There's nothing worse than trying to make a monetative decision while trading and just screaming is going on in the house, just a full meltdown.
Yeah.
Like this right now outside of my door.
Dude, that was a good one. That sounded like Everly when she gets mad. Yeah.
We're in potty training mode over here. It's actually going really well.
Everly was so easy to potty train. I'm hoping the other two will be. Fucking AFRM, dude. I gotta take this.
Short?
Yeah, I gotta take this thing short. Let's see if it pulls it up on here. 1219.
It's right above volume point of control.
I know. It's if it loses this spot, for a swing short, this thing can get annihilated. I like where the weekly back tested and rejected so far. Daily candle's going to close very, very ugly after doing so. It's just the daily 9 support is right below. I mean, you do got the support literally right underneath of it, so it's not ideal to be entering into right here for the trade, but
a good book or video on risk management? I don't know any books or I don't know any books or whatever. I'm trying to think. I mean, everyone's risk management's a little bit different. So when I was learning, I was paying attention to what other people did. And then as that was happening, I had to pay attention to myself too. Where do I get emotionally triggered? Where do I have success? Is it, because some people just risk certain amounts per trade. Some people risk based on the chart. Some people go zero to hero type, in people combine all of those. So it's tough.
Zero or hero.
Shady, you've got 3 boys under 6. Oh, I bet. I have a 5-year-old son, a 3-year-old son, and a almost 4-month-old daughter. Almost a few more weeks. That's crazy. 3.5 months already. Trading in the Zone. I've heard a lot of good things about that.
It's a good book.
To be honest, I haven't read any trading books ever.
It's the only. I haven't finished it yet. I've been procrastinating, but I'm about halfway through the book, and it's a really good read.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big like reader anyway. But like I've heard so much good things from a lot of people about all these, trading in the zone and all these different, whatever trading books. I've never touched a single one. I even had like somebody sent me like PDFs to a whole list of books and resources, and I never read a single one. I learn better from doing and observing.
Crush it. Crush it.
Come on, take it. Take me down to the Paradise City.
So IWM
Take me down.
weaker, Q's stronger, SPY just whatever's.
Forever, forever, ever.
What is this? What's this flow coming in right here? Ooh, I've only traded this name one time, and it was a banger. Let's go see what it's setting up. Oh, it's setting up an inside week instead of another inside week. You know what that means? It's due for a kaboomer. A little bit of flow, nothing crazy, but XPET $15 calls for January 2028 coming in. Looks like multiple or like a multi-leg order. Someone sold the call for 910,000. Then they bought it for 935. Then they bought it again for 928. Then they bought it again for 946,000. So it's like 75% bullish and 25% bearish. NVIDIA and Tesla still trying to cruise up. It's a nice wick on Qs.
What a messy day.
I missed the long this morning on QQQ when it hit my level at 10:30, and then it ripped freaking $4 or $5. But I caught the short for $3 downside, which was the biggest downside move of the day. So happy with that.
NVIDIA's done nothing the entire day. Tesla's just literally ping-ponged from 425 to 430. Netflix new high of day. That one actually looks pretty decent on the daily. Microsoft's doing nothing. It's red. Meta's red. Google looks like a short on the daily to me.
Dude, I have it pulled up right now because someone in the chat just said Google, and I'm like looking at it, and I'm like, this kind of looks like it could be a good short.
I mean, yeah. Either you take like 310s or try to fill the gap down here like 300. You could almost like spray both of those out.
So Google's been in a 30-minute squeeze since 11:30 this morning. It just flipped bearish on the previous 30-minute candle. MACD
Or if
is
you look at
also
the daily,
bearish now.
You have like 3 times it tried to hold this like 317 area.
Yeah.
And then today it broke below that and rejected it. So now you look for the next daily candle in the daily 9, 309-ish. Then you have the gap 306 down to 300. Oh, Come on, do some cool into the close. What are you doing?
I know, right?
IWM, make a new low.
I know. I'm about to do something. About to do something crazy.
So what if Pal comes out tonight? He's like, he's like, snowball's chance in hell. I'm cutting rates.
Oh, dude, look
IWM
at
just 3% down tomorrow.
Oh, I know, right? I'm gonna get freaking paid. I do like googly doogly. Let me look at something real quick. For the puts, I wouldn't mind 310s for 12.29 to swing. Can hold that a little bit longer. They're cheap. They're around like $230 per contract. For a day trade, I mean, you can do 1210 expiration, but let's see. Oh, they don't have 1210. Yeah, no, it's 1212. I like the 1219s.
This looks like a bear flag. It's about to break down.
Yeah. Am I on the right fucking expiration? There we go. I'm on 12.5. That's why. There we go. So, I mean, the 3 hundos wouldn't be terrible. IWM still cruising lower. I love it. That's a fat can of rejection on SPY right at the EMAs and VWAP. I bet green on my
Google.
position.
310 puts for December 19th on the ask. 150K. This was a couple hours
That was me.
ago.
My bad. I think I would have to do 12.19 in order to be in contracts that are under $300 a piece. I would have to go to 295s, which seems a little ridiculous.
Damn, Shopify. This is a tough one to call. Right at under 150, you take it back to 140. That looks like a failure. Have you charged Shopify lately? Looks like it's going back to 145, 140.
Looks disgusting.
Yeah, well, I mean, look. I don't know. Did they have earnings or news or something today? Tech outage. Cyber Monday isn't going well for them. Well, that's not good. You're your biggest.
I feel like the one time I swing fucking Google puts is like the day after it will just go make a new all-time high. Is RKT still going? Oh my goodness. I think it's not freaking stopping right now. Just run in, and run in. Where does the gap on Google take it down to?
300. Well, 306 if you do just the hot air gap, but if you do the full gap of where so like it gapped up this day, it closed this day at 299. The next day it gapped up and opened at 311. There's MOC.
MOC,
By
what
the
the
way.
is 350? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh
Snuck
my
up on me.
god.
Snuck up on me too.
I didn't realize market was about to close. Oh god. All right. Yeah, like I like Google.
900 million sell side, S&P, 350 million buy side in
Google
Q.
being the largest sell of them all, full port shorts.
KC, are you and your family all settled into your new home?
Hell yeah.
Are you settled in? I bet his wife's still buying decorations at Home Goods every other weekend.
Mm-hmm.
last night I said I went heavy on this trade because I saw my credit card bill. All right, Daddy's got to make some more money here.
All right, so these contracts were around like 320. These are moving better. The 300s. Oh, shit. All right. What are we doing here into this close? We're rejecting a little bit.
Drop it low, girl. I'm still in a lot of puts for this later this week, Wednesday and Friday. A lot of puts. I never covered my future short on my swing trade either. Probably could
Google
have.
300 puts, 1219 expiration, 370 entry for a little swing.
Dude, I talked myself out of it, and now you're about to talk me back into it.
I wanted to do the 295 so I can get more contracts, but I'm looking at how they moved today on the move downside within the last 2 hours, and the 300s did move a lot better. So you pay what you get for. So if it goes, it goes. I think the quality of those contracts will move a little bit better. Nice candle rejection here, SPY. Look at this. Bang, bong.
Come on, we want a new low day, IWM.
That we did. Dude, can IWM make a new low day before close?
Oh, easily. So it's only like 20 cents away.
Let's do it. Dude, that SPY candle is gnarly right now.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It looked like a bear flag to me. I don't know.
Hell yeah, they're breaking it down into the close. CCL's getting that pop upside into the close. See, that's what I love to see. Let SPY go downside right now. IWM go downside. Google can sell off. CCL can rip. All is good in the world right now. I'm sitting here wrapped up in a blanket, nice and warm, all alone in the peaceful quiet. It's a good day. Your grandparents go take the babies because I don't want them. Just kidding. You took the Googles at 360? Hell yeah, you beat me by $10. That means you're already green. We'll see. We'll see. I like it. Risk to reward. I like where
Just
it's
say
at.
$10.
Yeah. So it's sitting on your 4-hour 21 right here. Starts getting that move under 315. I think you can start getting that nice little move downside there.
It looked like NVIDIA held strong today, but when I look at NVIDIA in the big picture,
It just
I
back
see-
tested.
I see a rough action going on, and all I see is it back testing this 180 and the EMA catching up. I mean, yeah, it held, but it's beaten up and it's not even bouncing. Like, this looks much different than the market. Oh, we're gonna get it.
Oh, SPY.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Go on.
Ha!
Go on. Come on.
Everybody
SPY.
was kung fu fighting.
Oh, shit. Google. Look at the 5-minute candle on Google. Look at the 5-minute candle on Google.
Oh, look at Microsoft. Look at Microsoft.
Holy, what is going on? Oh, new low of day, Google. Look. Oh, the puts. They're at 400.
Flush it.
Oh, holy shit. Oh, it's under 315.
Flush it.
Oh, SPY. Come on. Oh, IWM cents away from a new low. What do we have? Oh, we got 5 minutes. You could do it.
I was gonna do it right here.
Come on. No bounce. Come on. Just do it. Go on. Do it.
Come on, drop SPX down back to the 6,800. That would be absolutely sick. 10 more points.
Yeah, there's 400 right there on Google from 370. Nice and easy, real quick. That was freaking
Damn, what a wick.
stupid. Oh, is that a new IWM? Go on. You missed it by pennies. SPY is back at the freaking same level, 679.6. If it can break that, where it just bounced. That's insane.
One of my IWM, break the low, break it.
If Google's candle accelerates on the next one into the close, I might take a small trim on this and then swing the others. If we sell right here hard into the there's IWM new low. Oh, come on!
3 cents. It's like right here. It's right here.
Come on, you piece of shit! Spies underneath the level. Okay. Google's getting interesting here. 314. Ooh. Oh, they're $50 per contract gain already on Google. Oh shit. You have 3 minutes. Can I safety trim this bad boy? And SPY. Oh, let's fucking do it.
It's the nice thing about SPY is you can still trim after the close.
Yeah.
I just keep running in. Dude, really? Double bottom? No way.
For what? IWM?
IWM. There it is.
New low. No, new low. There it is. I just saw it.
Come on, now drop SPX. Drop SPX back to just down here, 6,800.
I did get a safety trim on Google at 410. That was a fat handle. Thanks for the heads up on Google. Took some money from it. There you go. I mean, there you go. Look. You're ahead. Look at them last 2 candles. Those freaking stupid. Yeah, there's your new low on IWM. Those puts, they're not up enough for me to trim whatsoever. But they are green going into the close here. Looking good. Still have the 1 QQQ left SPY just underneath the level. IWM new lows. Those puts are now over, where are they at? 301. So nothing too crazy.
How much time we got?
1 minute, 25
1
seconds.
minute till the U.S. market closes.
All right, just sent the alert on IWM as well. It's making new lows right here into the close. Puts are up in green. If you'd like to do any kind of safety trim on these puts before potentially swinging the position, manage your shit. But there it is, new low of day. Q's just hit view up again. SPY a few cents underneath the level.
Oh, IWM.
Yeah, I have my finger on the sell button right here. If it continues to drill for the next 20 seconds, closer down to 245, I'll get a safety trim off. Got a few seconds. They're bidding up Q's off of it. All right, let's see. All right, little safety and market close. Nice. That was a fun breakdown.
Right. Well,
where's CCL close at? The high? Oh! Let me go see. Where are my calls at? Are they green? They should be. Yeah, we're green. Cool. Fantastic.
All right.
Nice work, Rick James.
It's Rick James.
It's Rick
bitch.
James, bitch.
Amp, I gotta hop to a meeting, so I'm gonna hop.
Oh, yep. I gotta go too. I think.
I am going to bounce.
I'll see you on
as
stock
well.
picks though, and everybody else.
Yeah, stock picks, and then we're gonna talk gold tonight. I'm gonna go over. I'll see what Evan and Stock Talker are talking about over on Stocks on Spaces. All right, great day, chat. Are we running tomorrow? I hope we're running down tomorrow. I am heavy short. Look at the thin. We closed where we opened on SPX. Look at the thinnest daily candle.
Nasty little doji at the top. I mean, it's never a great thing to see for bulls, but it's also not the most bearish thing either. So, I mean, it's.
Okay, look at IWM. It's just.
I know. That's what I'm like.
Fill the gap. Basically, filled the gap. It didn't even fully fill like the true gap that I look at, but it basically filled the gap and then just got smoked.
Yeah. So just looking for a little retest there. I'm long a few things, short a few things. So.
Yeah. I like
Tesla had a good rip into the close. Tesla's still trying to pop.
All right, team. Just making sure I've got close trades out where I need to be. Yes. Yes.
All right. Well, I'm headed out. Fun day.
I'm headed over to Spaces.
So, all right, everybody. Well, I'll catch you guys in the morning for the Wolf Trading Spaces, and have a great rest of your day. Hopefully, everybody made some money today in this price action. Nice downside move into the close. So, nice little downside action to capitalize on. But I'll catch you later, brother.
All right, we're out. Subscribe, like the video, subscribe to the channel, use code WOLF. Shout out Leverage Shares, shout out KC Trades.
Later, Gators.
Boom, fireworks, we're out. See you guys tomorrow.
Later.
I'll be on live first thing in the morning streaming. Spaces will be going on. I'll be live over here in the morning. And then in the afternoon, we'll be live over here. We got a guy from Robinhood with that trades futures, big futures guy from Robinhood coming on. So we'll chat with him tomorrow. Appreciate everyone. Frazzy, Maria, Captain, Shady, Fahim. Those are just the most recent ones. All right, guys. Tariq, Mr. Legal. All right, I'm out. We'll see what happens tonight. I'm hoping it bleeds.